Hi, Mark here, trust you're well. inReach Mini2, brilliant device. I'd like to share with you today how I operate my inReach, reducing my costs. I'm a visual practitioner. This is December 2024. And this is how I've learned to use my inReach Mini2 over the past 4 months. Now, I think it was September 2024, Garmin revised their subscription. And they brought out 4 plans, and the plan that I'm on is the enabled plan. That means I get nothing included apart from the SOS communication. I fall over on a hike, I break my leg, I can have a text conversation with Garmin SOS and they'll send somebody to help me. My truck breaks down. I can have an SOS conversation with Garmin anywhere in the world and they'll send out a recovery to help me. Well, that is totally free on the enabled plan. But when you use the Aridium system for anything else, it's chargeable, which is fine. Because the only reason I bought the inReach was for emergency communication with home, for example, or with SOS, and to track my location. Where am I? Where am I going? Where have I been? But not to communicate that with third party, i.e. via the share map. So, how do I use this? I need to know my location for my research, for my practice. And I used to use apps on my smartphone, but I found the app would only last around about 4 hours for every 5 minutes of requesting my location and collating that GPX data. Well, this will record live, not just a ping every 10 minutes. It will record live wherever I am. As soon as you press OK, tracking, it will track me wherever I'm going, and it will be a constant recording of GPS data, longitude, latitude, altitude, as a GPX file. That file I can take locally onto my smartphone via Bluetooth or import it onto my computer and import that GPX file into other software. For example, Adobe Bridge, Adobe Lightroom, Geo GPS and outdoor mapping and OS mapping and other software. So I can see the trail that I've hiked. I can see the journey that I've driven. Now, as I said earlier, my smartphone only lasts 4 hours. On average, over the past 4 months, an 8-hour hike has taken about 10 to 15% of the battery. So that means one battery will give me approximately 1 week of hiking. I find because it's dual band, this is a lot better in my GPS coordinates. So how do I do that? So we only pay when we use the Aridium satellite system. So we need to turn that off. So let me show you how to do that. So here's my inReach. And all I'm going to do is press the OK button at the top, right-hand corner. And I'm going to scroll down, right down to the bottom to settings. Press OK again. And then the first menu is tracking. Going to press OK again. And you want to set your send interval to off. So you may have a send interval 5, 10, 20, 1 hour, 2 hour. But if you set it to off, what that means is it doesn't use the Aridium satellite system to transmit your location. What it does is stores the location on your device. Therefore, you don't pay a fee to Aridium for your tracking activity. So now I've turned that off. I just use this device in the normal way to track. I press top right hand corner, start tracking, and it'll record the route that I'm on. And then when I finish, I press top right hand corner, stop tracking, and that's it. I've recorded the GPX file. It's an activity. Garmin call it an activity. That means I've got that file and it'll transmit via Bluetooth to my device, and I'll see it in the Garmin app. It does not share it with the map sharing software, so nobody else sees that route, and it does not transmit your location. Okay? That is where you use the Aridium satellite system, and that's the bit that costs the money. So if you turn off your sending interval, subscribe to the enabled plan, you get all the benefits of the emergency, but it tracks everywhere you go. And that's what I wanted from the inReach product, and it actually does that really well. Battery will last me roughly 7 days on an 8-hour hike, and it'll record everywhere I go and will transmit via Bluetooth to my device, and I can export it to Dropbox or any other cloud sharing software and then import that into third-party software. Now, of course, if I'm in an emergency or I need to text home and I have no cellular coverage, I can use the Messenger app and use the Aridium satellite system to send a message. And I would pay my message fee. Same with the weather. Same with sending in your check-in messages. I would pay that fee. But if I'm not going to use it for that, or perhaps send one message at 50 cents, 50 pence, or whatever it is, £1 or $1, that's so much cheaper than paying the higher subscription model than the $7.99, $8, £8 enabled plan. So that's how I use my inReach Mini2 at a cost of $90 a year. I track all my locations, the battery lasts a week, and it's all kept local on the device. I don't share, reducing my costs. I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like, subscribe, ask a question in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Take care, stay safe, bye for now.